فرزند هنر باش نه فرزند پدر، فرزند هنر باش نه فرزند پدر، فرزند هنر زنده کند نام پدر، فرزند هنر زنده کند نام پدر. We are now come to our final speaker for the evening, Mr. Bashir, Executive Director of the Federation of Hazara Councils Australia. Mr. Fayek will offer his closing reflection on community unity and the significance of today's reception and the Federation's crucial role in advocacy. So please welcome Mr. Bashir Fayek to the stage.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. به نام حق و به یاد شهدای افغانستان، مهمانان گرامی، بزرگان ارجمند، برادران و خواهران عزیز، السلام علیکم و رحمت الله و برکاته. جای افتخار است و خرسندیم که در اولین نشست علمی فدراسیون شورای هزاره های استرالیا، یعنی شورای شما مردم سربلند و باعزت، شما بزرگان را، شخصیت های علمی و سیاسی، فرهنگیان، نخبگان جامعه، فعالین جامعه، دانشجویان و خواهران و برادران ارجمند را با خود داریم. I would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we are gathering today here in Melbourne, and pay our respects to their elders past and present, and extend that respects to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people who are here with us this afternoon. I also would like to acknowledge the presence of the Honourable Julian Hill, Assistant Minister for Citizenship and Multicultural Affairs, who can be with us this evening, but he just left because of due to prior commitment. Also, we have Alina Sack from United for Human Rights for her team who is here, and also we have the Jimmy Mati, who is the Honourable the Mayor of the greater city of Dandenong, and also we have Brother, who's candidate from the Green, and also we have Dr. Matty, who's joined us this afternoon, and of course we have HWPL team, the whole entire team joined us this afternoon. So very welcome everybody, thank you very much. And also to our distinguished guests, seniors, scholars, community leaders, and members of the Federation, Hazara Council of Australia, and member of the Hazara community, your presence and your contributions are deeply valued, and you are heartbeat of our community, and your sacrifice continue to guide us through this great journey that we get here this afternoon in Melbourne. We are also pleased to welcome the United for Human Rights Media Productions team from the United States of America, from Los Angeles, who are currently working on shooting a documentary about the Hazara community, about your community, and raising awareness about human rights. Their presence is evidence of the global recognition of our history and our struggle, and of course they're here to capture a documentary on the Hazara genocide and put it on the global stage for the official recognition of the Hazara genocide that took place in Afghanistan. And the Federation is a proud partnership with the United for Human Rights, and that's what we are doing, and we're very welcome them who are here this afternoon with us. Today, we gathered for the Federation's first intellectual academic forum to honor Ustad Abdul Mazari, a visionary leader and a steadfast voice for the Hazara people. His sacrifice and commitment to justice continue to inspire our ongoing pursuit of freedom, unity, and dignity. of Hezاره Council of Australia is very proud to carry his vision. That's exactly what we're doing. It is with great honour that I also announce the first intellectual forum which took place here in Melbourne, important steps to advancing knowledge and raising awareness and bringing scholars and intellectuals from around the countries bringing together scholars and intellectuals from around the country to discuss and promote the issue that matter most for our community. This forum will serve as a platform for sharing ideas, sparking meaningful conversations and fostering a greater understanding of the challenges the Hazara community face and the way forward. Ustad Abdul Mazari, Shahid Buzurg, Shahid Kabir, Shahid Wahdat Milli, his vision was for Hazara to be officially recognized, and there should not be a crime of being a Hazara. And his vision was rooted in the shared history and culture, remain central to our efforts. He taught us that unity is not optional. It is essential for survival. He called for justice and brotherhood. Guides our journey as we unite Hazara community worldwide, advancing their rights and representations on the global stage. The Federation Hazara Council of Australia has been at the forefront of advocating for peace and human rights, particularly in the context of the Hazara genocide. We have actively raised our voices on the global stage to ensure that the suffering of the Hazara people is not forgotten. For over a century, the Hazara people have suffered a history marked by a systematic violence, discrimination, and persecutions. And that is still an ongoing struggle for our community. From the massacres during the late 19th century to the ongoing targeted attack in contemporary Afghanistan, our people have faced a persistent campaign of discrimination. Despite this, the Hazara people in our community remain resilient, holding fast to its identity, culture, and spirit of survival. It is evidence to our resilience that despite these efforts to remove us, to delete us from the history, and we continue to raise our demand, and we raise our voice and demand our rightful place in the world. The Federation Hazara Council of Australia, proudly representing the Hazara community, last year at the 18th International Human Rights Summit at the United Nations in New York. And we continue to push for global recognitions of the Hezare genocide. Our participation in the 5th International Youth for Human Rights in Bangkok at the United Nations, and also our 3 upcoming events at the United Nations, which is your federations and your council has been invited to participate at the 19th International Human Rights Summit in New York, which will take place in July, and also the Federation also invited to participate at the International Youth Forum, which will take place in Bangkok at the United Nations, and also the 5th International Youth Forum also happening in Bangkok. So these are the 3 major global conference that your federation have been invited to come on this stage, to raise your voice and to be your voice and to represent the Hezare community on the global stage and to talk about the Hezare genocide and to tell us the truth. The truth is that the Hezare genocide never been on the table. That's the reality. Whether we accept, whether we don't accept, that's the reality. So these federations, your federations, is taking very seriously. And we will be on the table at those global conferences, and we will be raising your voice, and we will be talking about the Hezare genocide. I also bring you attention to another important step the Federation took. Yesterday, we reached a significant momentous with the signing of Memorandum of Understanding between the Federation Hezare Council of Australia and HWPL, which took place in Melbourne. This partnership symbolizes our shared commitment to fostering peace, unity, and understanding. As the Hezare people continue to face immense hardship, this MOU is a step towards reinforcing our collective efforts for peace and justice and the official recognition of the Hezare genocide. Furthermore, the Federation is actively working, as I mentioned earlier, on a documentary, and the United for Human Rights, they are here with us today and to capture that story and to share on the global stage. This documentary will serve as an essential tool in the global fight for justice and accountability. And also, the Federation has distributed more than 10,000 human rights booklets right across Australia and more broadly to raise awareness about human rights, to raise awareness about the Hezare genocide. So this is the booklet that says, what are human rights? And your Federation distributed more than 10,000 copy of this human rights booklet right across the country in partnership with the United for Human Rights and Youth for Human Rights and all other NGOs who care about human rights. And the whole purpose of distributing this booklet is we want to create a world where there should not be a human rights violation, including your rights, including the Hezare rights. And finally, on behalf of the Federation, I want to extend my deepest gratitude to the organising committee team of the Federation for dedicating, for their hard work, for putting this event together and bringing us together once a year to talk about the importance of Australian multiculturalism, integrations, Hezare genocide, and the policy and the strategy the Federation is taking place and taking to work towards the end of the year. Of course, I also wish to express my sincerely gratitude and our sincerely gratitude on the behalf of the Federation Hezare Council of Australia to our generous sponsors, Haji Saeed Danish, Haji Saeed Rahimi, Ms. Sumaya Ikhlasi, Mr. Khawari, Kabli Saeed Bahaduri, جناب آقای رمضانی صاحب، جناب آقای نظری صاحب و آقای رحمت الله احمدی و همچنان جناب آقای زیا سلیمی و همه بزرگایی که همیشه وقت بیزنس‌های موفق داشتن، همیشه وقت اینا در پهلوی مردم ما بودن، در پهلوی شورای خود بودن. واقعا ما از اینا صادقانه تشکر می‌کنیم که their contributions play a vital role in making this event possible. And also want to thank you, all of you, for being here. I know it's fasting. Today is the last day of Ramadan, and tomorrow, inshallah, we will eat. Eid Mubarak, Eid Mubarak, everybody, and thank you very much for being here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sorry, I just want to quickly ask a team member from HWPL, Jess, to come on the stage. This significant MOU that we have signed, I just want him to come on the stage to say a few words about the importance of this partnership that we have signed yesterday at the Australia.
Hello, thank you for that, Bashir. My name is Jesse, and I'm one of the directors of the HWPL Victoria branch. It is a privilege to be here tonight to be able to join and hear the voice of the Hezare people in the community. Our organisation, HWPL, we are a non-political, non-religious international peace organisation founded in 2013 in South Korea. We operate in over 128 countries. We recently commemorated the 9th anniversary of our campaign for the Declaration of Peace and Cessation of War from the United Nations. So this is a global effort operating in each country to advocate and strengthen peace and human rights at the United Nations and each individual country. We did celebrate our Memorandum of Understanding with the Hezare Federation Council of Australia, or I should say the Federation Hezare Council, and we look forward to working together on a variety of initiatives. Our organisation mainly focuses in areas of international advocacy, peace education, and facilitating interfaith dialogue. So thanks again to Bashir and the committee for inviting us here tonight, and we look forward to being able to work together in strengthening our connection to the Hezare people in working for peace and advocacy and human rights. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your nice speech and ongoing hard working for the Hezare community. We all appreciate your work and dedication. مزاری پیر و پرچمدار ما بود، مزاری بابا و غمخوار ما